We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Spartans and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Liner toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His history with Jake Arrieta, just a 3 for 13 batting line. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Arrieta, playing here in his age 34 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now in the box, Tommy Pham. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
That is the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So digging in now, Manny Machado. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Spartans are out on top, 1-0. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gene Segura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Around first, digging for 2. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Hoskins has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Harper stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. So striding in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2. Here it is. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Spartans on top 1-0. Second inning set to go. So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Dozier.
Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Into the box now. Adam Hazley took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
The center fielder, Adam Hazley.
First offering on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Ready now, Scott Kingery. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. A ball and no strikes. Kingery is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nope. Misses, ball 2.
2-2, yeah.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Derek Dietrich.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah. Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, it counts.
This is hit softly to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So striding forward now, Chris Paddock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. With that one, a pretty easy take there. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Slow little roller to third. Kingery's there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Paddock stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's set and the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The men on third with 2 down. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That's inside. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball left outside.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. The Spartans lead it 2-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Mejia goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Arrieta is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. In the air out to straightaway left. Dietrich is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Bryce Harper. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Segura is off at first with 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering, and a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. All set for the start of the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Brian Dozier at the plate. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. runners on first with one down. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. Dozier is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Runner at second here with one man out. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Derek.
So runners at first and second here with one away.
And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box.
From the stretch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
First offering on its way. Chris Paddock shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Mejia at third. Profar
over at second.
Dietrich
is over at first with one away. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Segura for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike.
The 0-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Count remains full. Fouled away. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Comes set, now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more. Ready for another shot now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 23.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The first baseman, Eric.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. Striding in, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
From the stretch. 2 balls and no strikes. Tatis at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Hit on the ground to third. Kingery's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Segura runs. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1
2 out here and a runner at second. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again, ball 3. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Nick Pivetta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 5. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Francisco Mejia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing, and he pops him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now here's the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Hazley. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's out.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Paddock. No hits to this point.
The pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Josh Naylor is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Josh Naylor.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing. Cal Quantrill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in, Scott Kingery. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Ready with the 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Still 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
0-1 the count. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Swung on and missed. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
First offering on its way. Gene Segura is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Arano has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Line to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Machado now on 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
He's set and the pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly. But the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 0-1.
Whoa, that's him.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Pham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Trent Grisham will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 2, Trent Grisham.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch fouled off. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Trent Grisham will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Emilio Pagan was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 18, Austin Hedges.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's all right.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat, too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that misses, ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Pagan, former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. JT Realmuto goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The set and the 2-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming up. Jose Alvarez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in, Derek Dietrich. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. 0-1, no play.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Emilio Pagan. Greg Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Alvarez is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. New Orleans is out in front. Kirby Yates is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Dozier has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. At the plate, Josh Harrison, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Davy Grion will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
73. Davy Grion.
And they start him out away with a called strike. The average right at 280 coming in. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. behind 0-2 now. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Philly down to their last strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New Orleans came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win.
Fans, our final line score.